And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from LA. From a couple of yards deep, this is gonna come out. Jukes out a one-stop. And a decent run back is gonna end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go, here we go. Packer 6.
This is Walker on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready?
Now it's Milroe. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First down.
Walker running to the right. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his best way this game, but no results yet. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
Let's go now. Panther and left. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Milroe from the gun. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Finds him on the crossing route. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
70 Lions. Go.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Milroe. And he's got it. Has a layout for it for touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 60. Set.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Stafford from the gun. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Set.
They pick the handoff now. Stafford. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, Warriors, 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 10. No row to throw. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Cowboy 80.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Hits him on the out route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready?
Walker on 1st down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
79 Brock. Ready.
From the gun, Milroe. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up fourth down.
Trying for it with Milroe. Throw is caught by the back. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. Walker crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
That's it. What do you hot?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Middle. Ready.
They stay on the ground with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Blue 60.
Stafford now against the blitz. He has the first over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Easy. We go set. 180. Gonna happen.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's stopped out of the 16 after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
From the 16. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Set. 180.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL case before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Trap 50. Trap 60. Go.
To the air, Milroe. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
18 Cardinal.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Walker. Tackle made right around the 26. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Here we go.
Here's Walker running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1-yard gain. Brings up
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now an inside give to Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Seahawks. Looking at 1st and 5. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Let's go.
Here he goes on the bootleg. And they get to him again. Quickly there, chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal. No row from the gun. Has it in close. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Rams, nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Blue 60.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Nearly an interception on that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Set. Yellow 20.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on 2nd down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on 3rd.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Set. Waiting.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Going for it, it's Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Defense showing blitz, Stafford. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. first points of this game just before halftime.
Kid, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Scott now to return. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Back to throw it. And in the hands of Horton, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Drill right, 20, 180.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready. Lady. Like 7. 6 guard. Check 6 guard.
Throwing now. Stafford. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's go.
Running with Walker again. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, Milroe hits his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense up to the line fast. Third and short, it's Milroe. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Come on, go!
Off the play fake, Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Okay, break.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Panther 11. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So they're left facing third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
7 Pirates, 7. Tag. 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Milroe with it on first. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Out of the gun, a gift to Charbonnet. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready up.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Get it. Come 19. 70 Lions. Let go.
Now it's Milroe. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and that takes them to third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Play action now for Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
180.
To the air, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
But still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now we give to Charbonnet, coming right. Cut back now to the sideline. Take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Rams 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Julian Love. They're going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
On hit, man. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
First down throw here from Milroe. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Short pass brought in. And he's short at first after a mile gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the gun on 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried to find Elijah Arroyo. And now it's second down.
It leads to
You go middle of the field
second
against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Warriors set.
Milroe from the gun. That's cut at the 4. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
at the 6-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Loss of 7 yards. It's
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Another try following the sack. Yeah, this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Rams 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for
On now
Seattle.
is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end